And Sheena Easton comes to Tom's celebrity dinner party. Along with some uninvited famous faces.
2 shots of happy, 1 shot of sad. I'm just a singer, some say a sinner. Rolling the dice, not always a winner. You say I've been lucky, well I've made my own. Not part of the crowd, but not feeling alone. Rolling the dice, not always a winner. Greedy for the good things as well as the bad. 2 shots of happy, 1 shot of sad.
Coming up, Riviera headliner Frank Marino does an extreme makeover in hopes of impressing Tim and Tom. And Tommy and Mike arrive at the Cottontail Ranch.
Well, you want to see the ladies now?
Yeah.
Where they get an eyeful.
Wow.
So cancel that reservation, because now I can't go. But we got to find out where they're registered. I'll send a gift, and I am going to go to the other one. Hey, what is going on with the celebrity dinner?
Well, Wayne Newton's out, Ben Vereen's out, Lance Burton, Sheena Easton are in.
All right.
And Zach wants to invite Frank Marino.
The drag queen?
Yeah. Frank's got like the longest running show, like for like 20 years at the Riviera. So
yeah, I know, but
he'd be like a colorful character to have at the dinner.
What color? Chartreuse?
It's gonna be a good. It'll be a good dinner. Don't worry about it.
Tom, it's your dinner.
You worry too much.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, which number?
Counts 1,200.
1,200? My name's Frank Marino. I'm the star of a show called An Evening at La Cage at the Riviera Hotel.
I hope this weather's no indication of what the rest of the night's going to be like. I'll see you in a minute. Thanks.
My initial goal in life was to become a doctor.
Hi.
And while I was going to college, I was working in a large pharmacy in New York where, you know, they have the drugs in the back and they have the cosmetic counter in the front. I guess I spent a little bit too much time at the cosmetic counter.
So what's the singer doing tonight?
I don't know. Tim and Tom, who have bought the Golden Nugget, are trying to recapture downtown, and they're having all the celebrities from the Strip come down for a party. I really don't know what to expect, and I haven't been downtown in like 5 years, to be honest with you.
The new owners of the Golden Nugget had wanted to get acquainted with the entertainment community. They invited myself as well as some of the other local entertainers.
I want to wear something over the top tonight, if everybody's going to be there. Let's wear that yellow, the new yellow gown with those big flowers on it.
Oh.
And since it's raining out, let's wear that big yellow feather coat, too.
Okay.
I need to look good tonight, so.
So you are the queen of Las Vegas.
That's right, baby. So they expect it from me.
Tim and Tom are trying to make the Rat Pack come back to Las Vegas. Personally, I think it's an era that's done. The new Rat Pack people, like the people who've been here a while, like myself, I think we're all so different.
You want the Joan we've been doing?
You know what? Give me the one I like.
The celebrities in Vegas really aren't the type of people that I would normally hang out with. There are a few that are great friends of mine, some I really can't stand, and some that, you know, they're okay.
You think I'm the only drag queen who wears their boobs on their head? This is so much better than the other one, don't you? Yeah, it is.
It is so good to see you again.
Hey, nice to see you again.
How's Tips?
Oh, great.
Oh, that's great.
You asked about him.
Okay, watch the wing. Watch the wing. Ah! So, Scorch, yeah. How do you know Frankie Marino? Oh, well, I read about her on the internet. She's a dragon queen. Dragon queen? Yeah. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you're in for a surprise, all right.
You actually need stronger spray than this, but...
Is this all the way done? Is there a snap up there or something, or am I just that skinny? Oh, look who's here. Yo, you know Ron.
Oh, yes,
hello.
Ron. Hey.
Hey!
Look, see, your date looks a little like mine.
Yeah, really? I love that.
You kind of look alike.
Are you Miss Frankie Marino?
I am.
Hi, my name is Scorch. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Scorch. How are you?
You know, I looked you up on the internet.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was looking under Dragon Queen. I said something funny?
I guess you did.
Yeah, but you can tell from that hackle.
Well, we got a little more waiting. You ready?
Yeah. Can I have my coat? Okay. We're all ready to. And my purse.
You have a lovely cell here. This is very nice.
Isn't it? It's very nice prison. Very plush prison.
Yeah, it's very, very nice.
Look at that.
See? Now, don't think I'm Big Bird and get any ideas.
No, I love that. I think somewhere in Guadalajara there's a seat cover missing from a Pinto. That's wonderful.
Seat cover missing from a Pinto. You know what, Scorch? You get in first, because I can hardly bend in the stress.
Okay, sorry. Watch the wing. Ah, okay.
Okay, this will be interesting. It's not the jacket, it's the hair. All right, just tuck me in.
It cleared.
Wait, don't. I'm going to pull. Give me my bag, unless you want to wear it. It looks kind of good with your outfit, too. All right, bye.
So, what's it like being a drag queen?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You get to be both sexes.
At the same time?
At the same time.
Woo.
I felt awkward in the limousine coming down here because I had never really sat and talked to a puppet before and talked seriously like I was.
Isn't this great? This is huge.
So it was kind of uncomfortable. Have you ever been in a limo before, Scorch?
Not this one. No.
Not this one.
Is gigantic. Look at that. Hey, driver, where's the gift shop?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't drop me. Hello there. How you doing? Hi, Steve.
There's Frank Marino. That's your date.
Hello, you little darling.
He's got a dress on.
Hello, you darling.
That's just for you.
How are you, Frank? Good to see
Are you kidding me?
Okay, is that a guy? That's a guy.
I was up at the VIP desk, and I see this list of, like, Vegas celebrities walk up. There was, like, 6 of them.
We got Big Bird and Scorch. And we thought Wayne Newton was going to be the oldest one here.
There was some dude, he brought his freaking puppet. Who brings their puppet? Come on. You don't bring your puppet out in public.
This hotel is equal to any of the best hotels on the Strip.
This hotel, the rest of the hotels down here. I was afraid to bring my purse. We almost got mugged outside.
You think the she-man had real boobs?
No.
I've been in this town for 50 years.
And
look
never.
at me. Never have I ever had such a beautiful lady.
That's right.
In my life.
I couldn't believe how much is being done downtown. I mean, the Golden Nugget itself looks beautiful. My impression is that the Golden Nugget is probably so far off the Strip that it's probably going to be hip again. They're taking old Vegas and bringing it back to life.
You guys are wonderful.
It's really interesting because you really feel like you're stepping back in time when you come to the Golden Nugget. You could actually feel the aura of Frank Sinatra in the building and Sammy Davis Jr. and the old Rat Pack.
You loitering again?
I'm loitering, waiting for you.
Get arrested for that if you do
He
this.
should be. Well, he's been arrested for his acting.
Hi, loiter here. Hello, darling.
Actually, there was a few good acts in there. Clint Holmes, he's actually really good. He's really talented. Sheena Easton.
You know, I started this hotel.
I know.
When I first came.
I know. And it's still open, surprisingly.
Have you guys found Andrew Block yet?
Nope, nothing yet. Okay, thank you. He is on the floor somewhere.
Rick?
Yeah. He's too old, but he looks
He's
fine.
too old, but...
You think?
Yeah.
Still ahead. Woohoo! When Tom's dinner party gets out of hand,
It's a good treat.
Tim decides to take a shot.
A shot with what? Your big shot.
darling. We have our...
well, you shouldn't have. Oh, we got place cards. Oh, you know what? Can't we switch those two? We're here first. We should have that right. I'll tell you, I hadn't been downtown until I got invited from Tim and Tom in a long time. It was really exciting because we had Sheena Easton at the table, Lance Burton, Ron Lucas was there, Steve Rossi, who's an old-time comedian.
Hello, how you doing?
Very good. Where's Sheena sit?
Then Tim and Tom walk in, and I couldn't believe how good-looking they were.
How you doing?
Hi.
Tom Brady.
How are you, Tom?
You meet Tim Poster?
Hello. How are you? Frank. I pictured a lot older. And I was thinking, wow, if they are gay, could you imagine? I could be like Mrs. Frank Marino of the hotel. We could have the Frank Marino suite and the Joan Rivers penthouse, and I had it all planned how I was going to redecorate.
I like what you've done to the place. They haven't done anything yet. It still looks good.
Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you? Do you know Sheena? Have you met?
Hello. How are you? Nice to see you.
Tom felt it was a good idea to bring a lot of the local celebrities that play at the other hotels into the Nugget to kind of introduce ourselves.
I've met you. I met us.
I'm sorry, man. Sheena Easton. It really was kind of like an old-fashioned Vegas thing, you know, where you just kind of extend your hospitality as new owners, and it was a good time. It was really fun.
This is a special place. It's a great, intimate showroom.
You know that he started here, do you know that?
Yeah, I played here with Don Rickles years ago.
What style do you sing, man?
Swing, jazz, Sinatra, Harry Connick, Tony Bennett.
At our table, I think there was everything from Vegas A-list to Vegas C-list. If I were Tim and Tom, there were some people at the table I wouldn't have even invited because I don't even consider them Vegas celebrities. Do you remember this hotel had the room downstairs?
The lounge. It was a glorified lounge, but it was great.
I don't know anybody at this table.
Used to be with
you really don't know. Sheena Easton.
Yeah, you might be too young.
I'm too young.
I mean, I'm 26, but I know who she is.
I know who she is.
She was like 45.
I used to see Dionne Warwick there, and the curtains would come down from the pool. Yes. Great room.
Are you a performer at all?
No, I'm great racist.
So what exactly does Frank... I'm sorry, what does Frank do? Excuse my ignorance.
He's a bitchy drag queen.
Jason, can you take this? Jason's my assistant, and one of the funniest things of the whole night was that he knew Sheena was going to be at the party, and he said to me, would it be wrong to bring some albums and have her sign them? And I said, it would be totally wrong, but oh, what the hell, bring them anyway. What's she going to say? No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, let's see that.
Hold on. Let's see.
That's the Sheena I remember.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's who I remember.
I got on Blackwell's worst dress list for
For that picture?
He called me a demented roadrunner. I was
78.
You know, Sheena Easton is great. I was a big fan of hers when I was a kid. And at that time, she was like probably one of the top sex symbols in the country, the world at that point.
Okay, Sheena.
It's that one there.
Who's Deke, Jill, Chris, Bill, Danny, Derek, Brian, Eris, and Nick Ryan?
That was the first session of group sex I ever had. I have to thank them on my album.
Will you sign these after dinner?
I will.
And if somebody knows how to play the piano, do you want to go out and sing a song?
No.
I'm like...
I'll fan these out. I just want you to think of any card that you see. You can pick any one. Your card was a heart, right? The one you're thinking of? It was, in fact, the 4 of hearts, correct? Oh, what'd you get?
Ace of hearts.
In my pants, I keep one card, and that's the Ace of Hearts. Now, I don't know.
Now, that card is warmer than the rest, isn't it? We'll have a staring contest. We'll see who blinks first. Go.
I knew the party was going to need a B12 shot. Woohoo! And I sort of said to the cast of the show, why don't you come to the Golden Nugget and crash the party and see what happens.
It's a good treat. It's party time. Hello. How are you?
When my cast showed up, the energy in the room went from a 3 to an 11.
This is where all the stars hang out. It's time to shake the party up a little bit. Oh, I know, honey. You showed up just at the nick of time.
Just so I'm square, everybody's a guy, right? Yeah. I swear to God, I thought J-Lo was a girl, and I was like, no, it's not a girl.
Look at this body. Look at this body.
the drag queens came, and it was like they took over. And, you know, they was like completely inundated over there. They sat to the right of me, to the left of me. I felt like, you know, I was gotten sandwiched. It was a little overwhelming.
It's uncanny.
Michael Jackson.
Oh, my God.
For us, but America.
Only in Vegas, boys.
So I'm looking around and I realize that this is not the vibe that I want around here. I mean, drag queens and talking dragons. This is not the Rat Pack. Came to me that Matt Dusk was the only guy that I had with a vintage Vegas vibe.
Is he gonna get a shot?
Yeah, I decided to give it one.
What do you mean you decided to give me one?
I decided to give you one.
A shot with what?
A
shot of liquor?
Big time.
What do you do? I sing. Tim's gonna give you a shot to sing.
So don't screw it up.
He's gonna give you a shot to sing in the big room. I have a shot at the big room?
You're a big shot at stardom.
Doesn't he get who pulls the strings? He's Canadian.
To have the opportunity to play in the same room as Frank Sinatra is utterly amazing. To have an attentive audience of up to 400 people, where in Zach's, you know, it's a restaurant, but to be sat in a seat and to watch a show, my show, is just the biggest thing for us.
Very, very nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah. We're wrapping up. No. I don't want to take the limo. I want to go in your car.
Bye-bye. Good night.
How classic was that? You know, it was a fun, only in Vegas type of evening.
How you doing?
You know, you get to work at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and next thing you know, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's great. You know, no 2 days are ever alike. You never know what's going to happen. And if you could kind of stomach those volatile ups and downs, then it really is a lot of fun.